Hello, it's Rob the Undead Gamer here with some gaming news for you. Now, a few months back in May, Square Enix, the Japanese gaming company famous for Final Fantasy, announced a new Final Fantasy game. Now, it's nothing to do with the rubbish that they've been releasing recently with Final Fantasy 13. It's another video for another time. Now, the new entry to the series is called Final Fantasy Dimensions. However, it's not so new game. It was released back in 2010 in Japan and was called Final Fantasy Legends and was exclusive to mobile phone devices. So Final Fantasy Dimensions will be exclusive to iOS and Android phones. This is similar to the classic Final Fantasy ports of 1, 2 and 3, which also went to iOS and Android devices. So why should we be excited for this new Final Fantasy title? Well, because Final Fantasy is going back to its roots, how it was back in the good old days, with 2D graphics similar to the 8-bit era. But this is also worth bearing in mind that this isn't a remake of a classic Final Fantasy game. This is a totally new title with a new story and new characters, just in the form of an 8-bit classic Final Fantasy. One exciting feature that Dimensions will be bringing back to Final Fantasy is the classic job roles system, where you'll be able to play as your classic classes of warriors, thieves, black mages and white mages and so on and so forth, in numerous different combinations, making battles even more exciting. And speaking of battles, the classic turn-based battle system will be making a comeback, as well as the ATB gauge, or the active time battle system, or gauge, which was first seen in Final Fantasy IV. Now this became a great addition to the series, and it's great to see it coming back, as this definitely added a lot more strategy to the game. I think it's also worth mentioning that randomised battle encounters will also be coming back to the game, as well as some newly designed Final Fantasy classic mobs and monsters. And with all things said and done about the game, one thing does pop to mind is the price that Square Enix are going to be selling this game for, seeing as most of their iOS games are quite pricey, ranging from about £5 to £12 on the App Store. Android, I'm not sure about the prices, but I can imagine they're being pretty similar. So the question is, will it be reasonably priced, or will they extort us? Again. So what do you think, guys? Final Fantasy Dimensions, is it worth getting excited about, bearing in mind Square Enix's recent track record with the Final Fantasy games? Or do you really not care? Either way, it's probably worth keeping an eye on, seeing if Square Enix do in fact live up to all the expectations of this game, and bring something new and classic to the series, because God knows it needs it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please share your comments and thoughts down below in the comments section. As always, I'm the Undead Gamer, thanks for watching.